What it is, baby. My name is Joe.
My name is Joe.
No, it's not.
This is the Joe Show.
No, that's my other show.
The Joe Show?
Yeah.
Do you and Joe Manganiello?
Who the fuck is Joe Manganiello?
Manganiello? The guy dating or married to Sofia Vergara.
Oh!
Joe Manganiello.
He sounds like a baseball player.
There's a...
Yeah.
What's that weird guy that like got every baseball player into steroids?
That's Jose Canseco.
Jose Canseco. That's who I'm thinking of.
Manganiello sounds like...
You could get Jose Canseco on the Joe Show.
I could get Jose Canseco.
Well, because he's also a Joe.
Yeah.
Jose is just the Joe of Mexico.
Yeah. He's called Joe, probably, like in private.
Probably. You know you could pay $5,000 to go hunt Bigfoot with him?
Yeah, I do know this.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. What do you think my next week's topic for the Joe Show is?
Oh, please, can we go to wherever Jose Canseco
We need to set up like a Patreon and just be like, give us enough money so we can go Bigfoot hunting.
It's $5,000, so that would take
a
while.
Each?
No, you just pay him $5,000.
Pay him $5,000
yeah.
flat?
Yeah. For $5,000, you can hunt
Bigfoot
with Jose Canseco.
Does he provide everything else?
No idea. You pay him money and then you go hunt Bigfoot. I don't really know what you'd need. Jerky? I've seen the commercials.
Yeah, that's a great
question. Where they give him jerky.
Yeah, that's a great question.
To those who don't know who Jose Canseco is, he was a baseball player.
Yeah, we explained who he was. He's a baseball player.
But he is the person that essentially was like the first one to do steroids in professional baseball and then proceeded to have introduce it to about 80% of baseball players and then ratted out every single baseball player that was on steroids.
Nice.
He went from being a bench warmer and like a water boy to being like literally number one in the league.
A water boy?
He was a water boy.
Nice. They
would not give him hours to play. They would just have him give water and towels.
Nice. He's a towel manager.
Yeah, he was.
Equipment manager, whatever the...
And now he's insane. He boxes people. He's a twin brother.
Jose Canseco has a twin brother?
Canseco has a twin
Ralph
brother?
Canseco?
No idea, but one time he was supposed to do a boxing match.
Jose Canseco.
He was supposed to do a boxing match, and
he just had his twin brother
do it, and he had his twin brother swap in.
Yeah.
What do you want me to look at?
Jose Canseco. I want to look up his brother's name.
Canseco. Daughter. I don't want daughter.
Yeah,
I think his daughter does porn.
Nice. Brother. We'll get to the daughter stuff later.
Hold on.
Ozzy Canseco.
Yeah.
Osvaldo.
Oh, Osvaldo.
Yeah. These people are definitely cute.
Sammy Sosa.
Another weird.
He was one of the ones that was introduced to steroids.
Yeah.
By Jose Canseco.
Yeah. Also Cuban.
Yeah. Is he bleaching his skin? Is that what he's doing?
Yeah. We've established this.
That's crazy.
Other times we've talked.
That's wild.
About Sammy Sosa. He's bleaching his skin. Well, I don't know if he's bleaching it still. I think
he's bleached it.
He's bleached it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he wears like blue eye contacts.
Yeah, what's with that? Is that like a race thing? Is he like trying to do some like weird shit?
I don't know what he's trying to do.
Wow, that's wild.
I can't explain to you the level of thought that goes into a man who goes, I'm gonna bleach my skin, I'm gonna get nose surgery, I'm gonna get
Hold on.
blue eye contacts.
So you know that I have jury duty, correct?
Yes.
As I've told
here in
you.
Hoboken, New Jersey.
You're in Hoboken, and
Hoboken, New York.
Hoboken, New York. Interesting.
Yeah, I said New Jersey.
No, we're in Hoboken, New Jersey, which is
a smaller town.
Smaller town in New Jersey.
There's about 5 people here.
Yeah, me, Joe, and
3 other people.
They're all pimps.
They're all pimps?
They're all pimps.
Imagine being a pimp with just... There's 5 people.
In a town.
And 3 of the other people
are pimps. What does that leave us two as?
I guess they're pimping us out.
I guess. We work in other Hoboken.
Yeah.
And then we bring back the profits.
Yeah. Jesus.
But what I was thinking was, I pull a Jose Canseco, bleach my skin, blue eye contacts. Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
Bleach my skin,
yeah.
Blue eye contacts, go to jury duty.
Okay.
Play character.
Yeah.
I guess. I was trying to think of a way to get out of it.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Jose Canseco.
No, you're doing it.
I'm doing it because you planted the idea.
I gotcha.
Sammy Sosa is like a real life Kerwin White. Look up Kerwin White.
Who?
Chavo Guerrero, before unfortunately Eddie Guerrero passed away.
What White?
Kerwin. It's with a K.
Let's see if it pops up.
It's no. It's that one. It's White.
Well, how'd I spell it?
Like whites, like a
W-I-G-H-T?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. It's White.
Oh, I'm a nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, it's white. Like,
wow,
the color white.
I was like, I'll spell it like the color. W-I-G-H-T.
Yeah. He's basically a dude who, for most of his career, Chavo Guerrero's like if you see down there, very Mexican.
Yeah.
And then out of the blue, he just went, I'm going to play a white guy now.
Interesting.
And
He's like a golf cart.
Like the golf sweater.
Yeah.
And he would say shit like white is right. If you click on that picture right there, that left, that's Dolph Ziggler.
Wow. Oh.
That's also Dolph Ziggler.
Weird.
He was in the Spirit Squad.
Hey. Happy Pride.
Huh?
I don't know why I thought Spirit was like a Pride thing. I mean, assumed
Happy Pride in general.
Yeah,
but I don't know what the word spirit has. There's probably a connection.
I don't know. I was just
your brain had to have made a connection.
I think I thought.
Is it because a lot of gay people go shopping at Spirit Halloween?
I don't know what that. Oh, the
Halloween
store. No, I was thinking of like I thought that Pride Month or I just thought it was like Spirit Week, Pride Month. And I went boom, they're the same thing.
Yeah.
My brain
I didn't even say week. I said Spirit Squad.
I know, and then I
went
thought
Spirit Week.
That's Pride. That's what Pride is.
Yeah.
Spirit Week.
You know.
Pride is just a general Spirit Week.
Yeah.
But it's whole month.
Happy Pride, I guess.
Last 2 months ago.
I mean, just
every month is Pride Month.
Every day should be Pride Day, in my opinion.
I
don't see
pride.
Pride.
I
am
proud.
homophobic because I don't see pride.
You're anti-homophobic?
Yeah.
Which means that you hate homophobics?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see gay people. I'm making a parallel between people.
I don't see color.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do.
You know, if you don't see gay people, that just means you're on like a spectrum. You're just smack dab in the middle.
Nice.
In every direction.
That's the second time today I've heard somebody call me and say that I'm on a spectrum. The other one was my doctor.
You never go to a doctor.
Yeah.
Who was it? Some man in an alley?
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
I never said what spectrum.
Yeah.
It was a spectrum of dementia.
Is there probably is. I'm trying to treat that.
Dementia?
Yeah.
You're trying to treat it?
They're trying to find a treatment for it.
Oh, I thought you were trying to treat it.
No.
I was like, what?
I mean, it would make sense.
But
I worry for Christina's future.
Yeah.
She's going to be taking care of a
I
vegetable.
worry for her, just period.
Oh, okay. I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to be taking care of me, a giant man baby.
Yeah, but what about when you're old?
Oh, then I'll just... It's like putting a rutabaga in the fridge is what it is.
What the fuck is a rutabaga?
Keeping that veggie fresh.
What's a rutabaga?
It's a vegetable.
I've never heard.
Rutabaga? You never heard of a rutabaga?
No, what's a rutabaga?
I've never seen it. I've just heard of the word rutabaga. There you go.
Huh.
It's like a turnip, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they're over here. This is a turnip. This is a rutabaga. I guess they're the same thing. Yeah.
Can you mean mashed rutabaga instead of mashed?
That's what that is over there.
Yeah, I saw this and went, is that like a?
Yeah, mashed rutabaga with sour cream and dill.
I think rutabaga is like an old people thing.
Yeah, like rhubarb.
Rhubarb. I know rhubarb.
Yeah, I've seen rhubarb.
Make pie out of it.
Apparently.
Rhubarb pie.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. All right, first up on the news. There's a little bit of news this week, so I kind of had to, as you can tell, we're kind of doing a little bit of padding here.
Yeah.
First up in the news, speaking of smushed-faced idiots.
Okay.
Miles Teller.
Who?
Whiplash.
Got it. The drum guy.
Yeah. Smushed-faced idiot. Allegedly.
Okay.
He got COVID.
Okay.
And allegedly spread it on a whole set. Because he refused to get vaccinated.
Oh my god.
Allegedly.
If that's true, he can allegedly suck my dick.
He can allegedly stop being in things, that smush-faced idiot. He was good in Whiplash. What else?
I was a Baby Driver.
Yeah, he's interchangeable with that guy.
Yeah, he is. I don't know what else Miles Teller has been in.
Look up Miles Teller.
Oh, he does that show with Penn Jillette.
I don't know.
It's a Penn and Teller joke.
Oh, he was in War Dogs.
He's shredded in that picture.
Yeah, smush-faced idiot.
Did he do... No, that was the guy that played, what's his face in... never mind, I can't even think. Fantastic Four.
He was in that. Yeah.
He was in War Dogs. We watched that recently. Oh, he is in Divergent. I saw that a while ago.
Yeah. All movies that suck.
You're gonna start some problems.
He was in the Footloose remake. That movie fucking blows.
There's a remake?
Yeah.
Is it Footlooser?
No, it's just Footloose.
Oh.
I hate when things get remade and it's just like, what are we gonna name it?
The same thing.
The same thing.
Because then on like when you look it up, you gotta be like
Footloose
2011.
Yeah.
Footloose
82.
1982.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. Yeah.
You ever seen Divergent, Joseph?
I don't intend to.
I'll give you the rundown at some point.
Why not right now?
Of Divergent?
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be like my remembrance of Divergent.
That's probably better than what they did.
So you seen the Hunger Games?
No.
You seen? Do you get the plot of the Hunger Games?
I know Hunger Games.
Have you seen Maze Runner?
No.
Have you seen Percy Jackson?
Yes.
Okay, so you know how like they're at like a camp where they're all like separated into like the gods
Yeah.
camp,
Yeah.
like house.
Yeah.
So imagine in this world, think of Percy Jackson mixed with, oh fuck, I just said it, Hunger Games. Imagine those two combined, right? It's a world.
Uh-huh.
It's there's 4 houses,
Okay.
and when you hit, I think 18, don't kill me if I'm wrong, maybe 16.
Who gives a shit?
The Divergent, they'll kill me, okay?
Who will?
Now look, so there's 4 houses.
Bunch of teenagers?
They've grown.
Tumblr?
They've grown.
Holy shit, you're right.
So look, so that was 2011, Joseph.
2014.
No, 2014, sorry. So I was looking at Footloose. So Divergent, there's the 4 houses. Miles Teller plays the brother of the main girl.
Okay.
And so their family, it's like horrible when like the day that they get put into their houses.
Yeah.
Because it's like the new house that you're put in, that is your family. And you like lose, I think, all contact with your family after that or something. You gotta start going to the meetings, for the other crew.
Yeah.
They put you through training and stuff, and then they have you participate in games, I think.
Yeah.
But like you could die. Like people often die, like doing these games or training, and so the sister gets put into one house, I think, and then the brother gets put into another one. But then like they test the girl, like mentally, and like they're like, oh fuck, she's divergent, which means that she doesn't fall into any house on whatever spectrum they were looking through. And so they're like, oh fuck, she's divergent. And then so she gets scooped up by the other divergents, and then they're trying to like overthrow it because it's like fascism or whatever, I think. And then there's 4 of them. And then eventually they go into the city, and dude, they start airdropping. Wait, is this Hunger Games? They airdrop like shit into the city, and they think it's like aid for everyone. The chick's sister, like little sister's there. Fucking, they're airdropping bombs on the citizens, and they airdrop a bomb right on the sister. The sister goes, "Oh my god!" And then the sister goes, "No!" And it goes, poof, and then the sister explodes. And that's like one of them that happens, and I think it's the last one. It's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Miles Teller fucking sucks, dude.
You're divergent. I can tell. You have the look in your eyes.
That spacey, cockeyed look.
Yeah, where
Like my eyes are, I'm looking one way and then another eye.
yeah, only divergent can do that. That means you're focusing on 2 things at once.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Am I gonna cut that?
Great
I have to
question.
cut that.
I think we're gonna have to cut that. Don't cut this, or we say, are we gonna have to cut that?
Just
Yeah.
can I bleep it? No, that'll make it sound worse.
Ah, you can bleep it.
Beep, mama.
Nice. Look at us. We're gonna have to cut that.
Oh,
Probably.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It wasn't that bad.
No,
No,
it
right?
wasn't that bad.
I've done worse voices.
It was a little uncouth.
Yeah, it's a little. That's a little inappropriate.
Yeah. Anyways, Miles Morales. I mean, what's his name?
Miles
Teller.
Teller.
Fuck. Miles Morales. Go check it
Let's
out.
talk about Miles Morales though. Is he gonna be in Spider-Man 4, 3?
Probably it's like a pop-up thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna be like, and then there's gonna be an animation mixed in. They're probably gonna be like,
well, hold on.
whoa,
hold
look
on
at that.
In Spider-Man, the first one, Homecoming,
Mm-hmm.
Donald Glover's character plays the Prowler, and he's the uncle of Miles Morales.
Huh?
Doesn't matter.
Who? Wait, who's?
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover. Bambino?
Yeah.
He's in...
Spider-Man.
Which one?
The first one.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's in the first one.
Mr. Bambino is in...
Gambino!
I know. I know what it is.
Donald Glover's his name.
Yeah, I know.
Because you're going to get it. See, look, right
I'm
there.
just gonna get his music.
No. He's down there.
He plays a person in it?
Yeah.
Who?
The Prowler. Didn't I just say? What am I talking?
Who's the Prowler?
He's the uncle of Miles Morales. I said this, right? Or did I not explain it good? No, you're going to get the horror movie.
Damn it.
Mark, just comics. Yeah.
Wait, but he's in the movie?
Yes. Have you not seen Homecoming?
It's been forever.
It's literally like one of those cameos where it's like, pause the whole movie. Hold on, cameo.
Oh, I gotta stop saying Childish Gambino.
Yeah, it's Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, Spider-Man.
Literally talking to Spider-Man.
Oh, I remember now. They're in the parking garage.
Yeah, literally talking to Spider-Man.
I remember now.
Yeah.
Dude, that like threw me for a loop.
Yeah. That's kind of a weird place to pause it right there.
Yeah, they fucked him on that. His eyes were closed.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the scene?
Yeah. Well, for years, people wanted him to play Peter Parker, or like a version of Spider-Man.
That'd be cool.
And then the whole internet went, no! You can't have...
How could they do that?
You can't have Donald Glover be Peter Parker.
Donald?
They're like... And then you go, why not?
And then they go...
you know!
It's not the part of the character.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what is... And then they go... And then you're like, is it because he's black? And they go, what?
Nobody said that.
I didn't say that.
Nobody said that.
You're weird for mentioning that, but...
Also, racist.
You're the racist one.
Yeah. But yeah, so in an alternate universe...
He's handsome.
Yeah, he is. In an alternate universe, we got Donald Glover as Spider-Man.
Well, maybe in this universe.
That's the universe I want.
As the Prowler. Wait, what makes him the Prowler? He just got his hand stuck to a car.
Well, his character is the Prowler. Like the character's name.
What does he do?
He prowls.
What does that mean? Does he have powers?
I don't know what his powers are.
Does he have prowlers?
Prowler.
What does he do? He doesn't do anything?
I mean, you know, he was into the Spider-Man also.
Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, that one.
He's into the Spider-Mans.
There's probably a game that's like into the Spider.
Into the Spider's Web?
Yeah.
The Night of the Prowler. Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever.
What were we talking about Spider-Mans?
We were talking about Miles Teller.
Miles Teller. Why were we... Oh, because I said Miles Morales. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
Oops. You know, I hate it when it's like, I'm trying to get to this Wikipedia page because it's easier to find what their powers are.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a master thief, an Olympic-level athlete, acrobat, marksman. So he's one of those...
Wow.
Like, unpowered villain types where it's like, I'm just good at stuff.
Like a Shang Chi, if you will.
Well, in this one, hey, watch that. We got that for later.
All right, still got like 2 bits of news to go.
Hey, tune in later for the Shang Chi bit.
Don't talk to me.
Don't talk to them?
Talk to me.
I have to talk to them.
Talk to me.
I'm addressing the audience.
Talk to me.
No.
Breaking the fourth wall.
I'm doing it. Chimichangas.
Oh no. He's coming.
Whoa. Did someone say free guy?
Well, you know.
What? What are you referencing?
He goes, a lot.
Does he?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Ooh, I got lightheaded. That's fun.
That's, yeah. Holy shit, I wish there was more news to talk about. Comedy Central.
Love him.
Are you going to love him after this?
Maybe. We'll see.
They've removed an episode of The Office.
Can I guess which one?
Sure.
Was it an earlier season episode?
Season 1.
Season 1?
Mm-hmm.
That's where they were imitating the British Office a lot, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just tell me then.
Diversity Day. The one
Is it
where
Diversity Day?
The one where he puts like a...
Oh, he does like a little dot in his forehead?
No.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? He puts like flashcards on him.
Oh.
And then he's all like, totally random. I'm just gonna...
A woman.
And he goes, Martin Luther King.
Oh, that was a funny one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, come on. Like, it's not even like he even does anything like he does something insensitive.
Yeah. I mean, it's racially insensitive.
Yeah.
But,
it's not like it's not like a blackface episode, which there was in The Office.
Really?
Yeah.
Who did that?
It was a character.
Pam.
No. Not this time.
Not this time.
There was a character who was Dwight's assistant, Nate, way later in the seasons.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know how Dwight is German and he has that weird Christmas?
Oh, I remember what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
I've seen a clip of it.
Yeah.
Was it Santa Claus?
No. It's like Nate or something.
Crinkles?
I don't know.
Krufka?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you. If I'm
I was gonna look up German Santa Claus.
Yeah. What's Krampus is the legend he's talking about.
Yeah, Krampus.
But like the thing that
Is it that?
was the blackface was something else.
Was it that?
That's Krampus, but it wasn't that. No.
Is it not this?
No, it's like Saint Kringle or some shit like that. I don't
Old
fucking...
Saint Crunkles?
Look up Christmas blackface, and it's gonna pop up real fast.
Christmas Blackface The Office? Oh.
It's that. Yeah.
Oh. Is that out? Did they cut that out?
Yeah, they definitely cut that out. Yeah.
Good.
But that's based on like a really weird European tradition where people do this.
Ooh. Kind of related to this topic.
Yeah, go for it.
My uncle. I was gonna tell you. I told you I didn't want to tell you this right now.
Yeah.
So, my uncle. I was at a party.
Hold on. Is it a lighthearted racism? I don't want like a sad racism.
Yeah. No. It's someone did a gotcha on my racist uncle.
Gotcha. There
Yeah.
you go.
So my uncle.
Yeah.
Works in aerospace stuff,
Got it.
like in a warehouse.
Yeah, your uncle all the way in California, but we're
Yeah.
here in Alabama, New Jersey.
Yeah. And so he's notoriously a bigot, you know.
Notorious B-I-double-G-O-T.
Yeah, notorious bigot. And so he, every holiday, you know, or every time there's a meeting, it just gets political. And what's funny is I never get to hear the other side of like what other people think of like people at his workplace, because I'm like, not everyone that he works with could be racist.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's statistically speaking, it's impossible.
And also like he works with a lot of minorities in that fucking warehouse.
Now, minorities are also capable of racism.
Yeah.
But
like the minorities that he racists.
Yeah.
That he inflicts the racism upon.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me think.
Racism. It's
all, you know.
It's like a wizard pointing their lightning fingers at the racism.
Skedaddle, skedoodle. Racism to you.
Shapoodle.
So,
Shapoodle.
he's in the, I don't know. He was he said something.
Can you close this, please?
Yeah, sorry.
It's making room.
The blackface guy was still on there.
Yeah.
So he said something along the lines of like,
That's fine.
blah, 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 Mexicans, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, he's married to a Mexican woman.
Yeah.
And he goes, you know, Dad, because my grandpa's there, he goes, you know, Dad, my, this Mexican guy that I got at work, he was doing something, and, because my uncle's, he goes by Jim, you know, and he went, Mexican guy, apparently, my uncle will, like, just call him whatever name, like,
the guy is.
Yeah, I don't know his name. And then that guy will respond by going, "Hey, Jim Crow." So my uncle's nickname at work apparently is Jim Crow.
Nice.
Which I think is a good fitting slap in the face to him that I don't think he I think he knows what Jim Crow is.
Yeah.
Probably.
But I don't know if he knows what Jim Crow is.
Or like why they're
He's aware of what Jim Crow is.
Yeah.
No, wait, hold on. He knows, he's heard it before.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
Probably.
He's also one of those people
if he does know what it is.
But he was like, and then he was like, "Hey, Dad, they call me that." So even if he knows what it is, he doesn't care.
Yeah.
But it's just so funny to me that my racist uncle that I feel
it's called Jim Crow at the place of
Jim Crow
at the place of his work. That's hilarious.
That's like a big old get fucked, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's it was a little sprinkle of happiness at that family gathering after I heard him drop some slurs. So, it really peppered my step after I heard that. Bless you, sir.
Oh my god, I cracked a rib.
This isn't about you. Stop that. You're garnering attention right now, okay?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
So, Joseph.
Yeah, moving on. Next bit of news.
Davila.
A lot of delays.
P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
A lot of delays happening in the movie world.
There are a lot.
Yeah, there's a long list, and I didn't want to write them all down, so I'm just going to say, if you have a movie that you're excited to go see,
Probably delayed.
it's probably delayed by like a week, maybe more.
Oh, a week?
Yeah.
I know.
At the lowest.
We saw this in theaters. Jackass was one of them.
Well, they didn't say that.
Well, you told me that it was delayed.
Yeah. I think it got delayed like a whole month.
It makes sense. There's a lot of injuries that do setbacks on that stuff.
Well, even then,
And even then, it's like recovery time, and then...
Well, not even that. It's COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are still worried about that. Rightly so.
Yeah, but they did already have to delay the movie 2 months because Johnny Knoxville was in the hospital.
Is it done shooting? Look this up.
I think so.
Yeah. So it got delayed because of they're worried about COVID, I think.
Delays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Delayed again due to COVID.
Yeah. Well, September 3, that's not it. Because it's the 5th.
It was delayed from September 3rd. Oh, to September 3rd.
Yeah, so it got delayed.
Pushed again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there, giant freaking robot. They got it.
Giant freaking robot.
Yeah, I use this website a lot.
Nice. Let me see. I'm excited for Jackass Forever.
Whoa, hold on. New movies get new release dates and set to reschedule.
What's happening?
And being delayed to September 2022.
A whole year?
Jackass, hold on, go up.
Okay.
I was in the middle of reading that. Jackass 4 dubbed February 4th.
What?
February 4th of next year. Fuck,
man.
Fuck.
That'll be around the 1 year mark of this podcast.
It'll be after. I didn't write down the dates for the other.
Not. It was around February we started though. February and March.
No, we started January.
Oh, maybe end of January.
It was because it was the first time we met after the new year. Hold on.
New year. New me.
I did start writing the dates eventually.
What is this article?
Okay, March 16. 1, 2. So 2 weeks after March, so February, yeah.
February something.
Unless I forgot my notebooks, like sometimes I.
You sometimes do a different notebook.
Yeah. So 2 to 3 weeks maybe.
Yeah. So maybe right before the 1 year anniversary. Of
Fuck me.
COD passed.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Damn it! This is why I didn't look up also, because I didn't want to read the dates and have them be like a year apart.
Yeah. AMC Theater is accepting Bitcoin now.
Cool. Take your Bitcoins to AMC Theater.
Hi, can I see Black Widow? Yeah, is that gonna be cash or card?
Convert it to Bitcoin for me, please.
I got my Bitcoin wallet. Can I just do that? Boop. Declined.
Yeah. Yeah, because
they're making like Bitcoin wallets or Bitcoin cards now.
I keep seeing Bitcoin ATMs.
Yeah, they got those at malls and stuff. But those are like so that you can either buy or purchase or sell your Bitcoin. Never use those kiosks, by the way. They're horrible.
I'm not gonna use them.
Never use them.
I don't go crypto.
Yeah.
I gotta have cash. Physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the tax man don't take my money.
You're like Mr. Krabs. He's
Yeah.
got all his money under his mattress.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Krabs is also a parallel for minorities. Probably.
Crab?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you know? It's either crabs or lobsters. I'm not sure. I think it's lobsters. They do not die of old age.
Huh.
And so there's a cult in the world that is trying to create their own god.
Mm-hmm.
And lobsters also continue to grow. And they like regenerate in a really weird way. So like they keep growing. And so there's a thing with this like weird cult thing that's going on where they're like, we're gonna make our god. It's gonna be a lobster. It's gonna be giant. And it's gonna live forever.
It's gonna be big.
It's gonna be big as fuck.
That's great.
So they're just like caring for this lobster, and they're just developing generations that take care of this lobster.
We got an update on that. What's it at right now?
The lobster?
Yeah.
Lobster.
That's how we created Godzilla by accident.
I hope so. Leviathan Lobster God. There we go. Free yourself. Sermons, join, clean up, about. Let's go to the about page.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at these stock photo people having fun.
Yeah. Go down.
What are we doing? Beach cleanups.
Nice.
Raising a lobster god.
This cannot be understated. Our Lord.
Lorb.
Yeah, you're right. Must molt a great many. Molting. Got it.
Because that's how they. The way it gets bigger is it molts its shell. Yeah. We offer safety and security for the Lorb as it molts as you should.
I need a status update. What's it at right now? What are we talking here? Is it a baby? Did they just start this? What are we talking?
It's been a little while, I think. I think it's 5 Google reviews. It's growing.
You can ask him a question.
Where?
Ask a question.
Wait, hold on.
Let's get out of your email though.
Let's see all questions.
Has a lot. He grows every day.
He grows every day. Is it possible to create a huge lobster by helping it molt and worship it like a god? It is.
What's it at? I want to know what it's at.
That's not real.
Plans to eat that other group's lobster god. The Defilers.
That's like the Crusades. That's gonna be a crusade in the future.
Yeah.
This giant.
In 100 years from now, when this shit's like 100 feet long.
I need this. Okay, here they got a Reddit. Alright.
Well, this is a Reddit post for this.
r/Tumblr.
Two of the worst things ever.
Wait, it really is. r/4chan.
Ugh.
r/4chan on a Tumblr thread.
It's too much radiation.
r/4chan on a Tumblr thread, which is screenshot posted in an 8chan thread.
I'm bleeding from my mouth.
Oh, yeah, we'll feed you.
My skin is boiling.
How do they plan to feed it? The main reason lobsters die without being killed is because of lack of sufficient food and being too big for their body to support themselves.
Sacrifices.
That's the kind of innovation they want. Okay.
Yeah.
Organic waste.
Yeah. If only there was some way to purchase fish.
Oh, this is getting weird. I love Kuotoa. Oh, it's a D&D species.
What's its meters right now? Lobster god.
Lobster god cult.
Lobster.
Size.
Fuck. Is this like something that's not known to outsiders? All right.
Did we stumble upon something? Look at the Google page ends.
Yeah, it ends. Shit.
Lobster god size.
What's his size? What's he at right now?
Lobsters do not stop growing.
Because think about it. Like some people go, if it's still like a regular sized lobster, I'm not gonna join that cult. But if they go, it's like at about 10 feet, people are gonna be like,
now.
acolyte kits.
I could be a priest.
Spread the word.
Hold on. Is this like that one thing where I can pay to be a?
You hit shop.
Safarian? No, I clicked be a priest.
Takes you to the shop.
Yeah, priest kit. Yeah.
Takes you right to the shop.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what a priest is, right?
Nice.
Wait, what is this?
Join us and be a better right to the
Right
shop.
to the shop.
Oh my god, this is a brilliant troll.
Really
Click
is.
any of them. This is a brilliant troll. No matter.
How do I help them? What's Makusk?
Click on that. Like a Bitcoin?
Marine.
Oh.
Marine conservation.
Oh my
Society.
god, this is such a fucking brilliant troll, dude.
Oh, cool. Oceana.
This is such a these guys are great.
Yeah.
They created a fake cult.
Yeah.
So you can donate the proceeds to like actual fucking.
Well, let's peep this real quick.
Yeah. This is one of the greatest trolls ever.
Let's look at the introduction. It's called the LLG. The Leviathan Lobster God.
We would like to extend our thanks.
Oh, it's real laggy. They need a better server.
Our thank you. Our most sincerest thanks to those of you who follow the Lord and worship the Claw. Your good work keeps us in good faith with one another and the world at large.
This is brilliant.
Yeah.
This is brilliant.
Not once have they shown a lobster, by the way.
Yeah. This is brilliant. It's in the hope that they get some simple-minded fools.
Yeah.
And fucking they're like, yeah, I want to worship the lobster god.
It's one of those things also where people are just like, yeah, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
So, and also it looks like they're doing a charity thing with it.
Yeah. This is genius. This is a genius troll. I'm glad he showed this to me.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they got a Twitter.
I'll follow them on Twitter. Hey, that Joe of mine.
Hey, that Joe of mine.
I seen on USA Today. What would you do if there was already like 20 people following?
That I know?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
They do not have many followers.
No, we gotta get them up.
I think I have more followers than them. Maybe not, actually. Oh, I'm close.
You're pretty
62.
close.
I'm 5 followers away from more than that church.
Yeah. You had a message on Twitter.
I never look at my messages on Twitter. I think it's Aaron sent me.
No, it's me.
Oh, it is you. The ET. Huh? Bubba, you could have phoned home. I'd be honest with you, E.T. Bubba. You could have phoned home in the first 10 minutes, saved us all the trouble, you dumb son of a bitch.
He just did that unprompted.
All right.
Someone went.
Why didn't he phone home immediately?
Someone went. E.T. is trending on Twitter. Why is it trending? Is it because something bad happened with E.T.? Is it somebody getting canceled? Mm-hmm. No, it's just because Iron Sheik started to call him a dumb son of a bitch.
Okay, all right.
Because he didn't phone home immediately.
Beautiful.
Moving on, next bit of news here. A lot of delays. Dune.
Oh, got delayed.
Oh, actually, no.
You got delayed? Oh.
No.
Oh.
It got screened at the Venice Film Festival.
Ooh, wait, what?
Got screened at the Venice
I
Film
thought it was
Festival.
a theatrical release.
Yeah, but you show them at like fucking film festivals.
Before they go live on theaters?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's like when they would show My Hero
like
Academia.
an award. Yeah, it's like an award thing.
It's like when they show My Hero Academia.
I thought it was a theater release.
Anime Expo. Is it out already?
No.
Oh.
But they're just
Did they show the whole movie?
Yeah. Got a 7-minute standing ovation. People were on
Oh, you showed me that.
What are you talking about?
It.
What are you talking about?
You showed me news that someone had a 7-minute standing ovation.
When did I show you this?
Last time I saw you.
When was this?
It was like some person got like a long standing ovation for something that they did. At like some award show or some shit.
I don't remember that. Last time I saw you was Thursday.
I think it was Thursday that you showed me.
What'd I show you?
Some dude got a standing ovation. I think it was a director.
I don't know.
Got like a 5-minute standing ovation. I don't know. It's not the first I've heard of a long standing ovation as of recent.
Yeah.
And I don't even think it was for Dune.
Yeah. Dune.
What's up, Bara?
How was Shang Chi?
It's pretty good.
We'll get to it, but we're not there yet. Can I mention that? What he just did?
I wouldn't.
I can't.
I would. He bowed.
He bowed at me.
He bowed. And it wasn't like a. It was one of those stereotypical quick ones.
He put his hands together and he bowed at me. Hand? Bow.
Yeah, well, Dune got a 7-minute ovation. I don't know what I was talking about when.
I don't remember at this point.
Because I got, there was literally a point where I got this news, I'm going to forget if I don't screenshot this right now. At work.
Yeah.
And that work was on Friday.
Yeah.
And
you showed me something. Someone got a long ovation.
I don't know.
Standing even.
Was it CM Punk?
No, it was like a director or something. He showed it. It was on Twitter.
Well, I don't know what it is. Well, Dune got a 7-minute one. People are saying, you gotta go see it. It's like Lord of the Rings. You gotta see it.
Like Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. So,
what do they mean like Lord of the Rings?
It's like the next Lord of the Rings.
There's hobbits?
No, it's like the next one. The next version of that.
they got Gandalfini in there?
Rest in peace.
James Gandalfini? Yeah. What
Right.
about, who is James Gandalfini?
Anthony Soprano.
Got it. Oh, you're right. Because Michael Gandolfini is his son.
Yeah. And I called him
Michael Soprano.
Yeah, we were watching Ocean's 8 and he's in that. And I just went, oh, look, it's Michael Soprano. And you went, oh, yeah. And then, yeah.
And then I thought you were like, that was the kid's name?
Yeah, the character. No.
Michael Soprano?
Yeah, it's like, no, wait.
Michael Gandolfini.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that he's just in that.
Was James Gandolfini in the Super Mario Brothers movie? Who was that?
It's Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hoskins, also dead.
Yeah.
Who played Mario in that movie?
Bob Hoskins.
I mean Luigi.
John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo. Who played the Koopas?
What do you mean who played
Or the Goombas?
The Goombas did.
Remember the big fat tough Goomba guys?
Yeah. Who played him? The Goombas did.
Yeah, right.
That's a puppet.
I thought it was like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
With like a helmet on. Wow, they look crazy, huh?
I like how they did the reverse of what the actual it is in the game. In the game, it's big head, little body.
No, yeah.
In this, it went all body, no head.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that movie sucks.
Is it bad? I've never seen it.
It sucks.
I've never seen it.
It sucks. It's like one of those things where it's like, why even make this? Why even? This was another movie, and you guys went, let's call it the Super Mario movie.
Oh.
Yoshi's in it.
Russell?
No, sir. We don't do that here.
What does he do?
We don't do that here.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up now.
Yeah.
It's just a dinosaur puppet.
Yeah.
Does he go? Naram.
Oh, you mean the
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Look up who King Bowser is.
King Bowser?
Or Bowser. He's called King Koopa back then. It's that. That's Bowser.
That's Bowser? A guy with blonde spiky hair, kinda?
It's not spiky.
It's not, but it's like...
It's like a reverse trench. Like a ridge. It's like ridges.
Why is that Bowser?
That's
That's
Bowser.
gross. That sucks.
Yeah, this movie sucks. Right there. You know what he's saying right there in that scene? Right
This?
there. Left. Go left. Right there. He's going, monkey. Look, that's even what it says right there. Look. Monkey.
I've never seen that.
Hold on. Someone hit play. Right there. There we go.
I gotta turn that down. It's gonna be a lot of shit.
Give me that Devo gun!
You're missing it.
Monkey!
Monkey!
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Alright, that was the last bit of news. Main topic time. Shang Chi.
Main topic?
What's the subtitle to it? Because it's not just called Shang Chi.
The 10 rings, I think.
Mystery? Is it legend?
Mystery of the 10 rings.
I don't know. What there's I know it's, or is it just and the 10 rings and the
it-
legend?
And the legend of the 10 rings.
Yeah.
And the mystery
It could be a mystery.
of Shangri-La. Never mind.
Say it.
La? I was gonna say Shangri-La, but I think that was a mummy movie.
That was the third Mummy movie. Yeah.
Was it in the something of Shangri-La?
No.
No, it's in the...
It takes place in Shangri-La.
It does.
It's
There's Yetis in that one.
They're the guardians of Shangri-La.
Sick. I like that one. I know it's not good.
All right.
Shang-Chi.
Main topic time.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, oh, fuck. I already forgot. Damn it.
What?
Though he's all like, no. This is how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
There's literally a scene where he goes, this
Yeah, and then Awkwafina goes,
Sean.
Sean?
Sean.
He's like,
Sean.
no, Shang.
Yeah.
Sean. And he goes,
Yeah.
No, the G on the end. She's like, you changed your name?
From Sean.
Shang to Sean.
Yeah.
It's like going from Gina to Gina.
Yeah. That's the exact joke to say in the movie.
Exactly.
That's what's funny is that I said something similar to that before.
Yeah.
Wait, my name's not actually Shang. It's Shang.
Yeah. Roddy Chang. That's the guy that I couldn't remember the name of.
I couldn't remember it either.
Because I was like, I know him. I've seen him in a lot of stuff.
It was Ronnie Chang.
Right? I'm trying to look for that grandma, because I think it's the grandma from Wendy Wu.
Yeah, I wanted to confirm that before we did racism.
No, that was the grandma from Wendy Wu.
Look up Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior. Why is the cast so small?
They probably only list a certain amount of people. Wendy Wu grandma. Tsai Chin.
No, that's the character's name. Look up actor or actress.
Fuck, dude, the Wikipedia.
Grandma. Look up Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior, and that's gonna take us to the cast.
Dude, this movie was 2006?
Yeah, this movie's okay. Oh, it was her name. Right there. Go right there.
Tsai Chin. Okay.
Yeah. There. Click on that.
Grandma Wu. Where IMDb.
Yeah. Or like the Wikipedia would have been fine too.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it is her. No, that was definitely her.
I just didn't want to do racism by accident.
That's fair, but sometimes it's a racist if you're not confident in yourself.
Yeah. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Okay. But yeah, Shang Chi.
Yeah. Thoughts?
Oh, are we in it now? We're in the weeds?
Yeah, we were in it. Yeah.
Okay, so
Give me out of 10 rings. That just popped in. We should make a movie.
Can I do
about
out of
that.
7 rings for
You're gonna do out of 10 rings.
I want to do out of 7
You're
because
gonna do 10 rings.
Ariana Grande.
You're gonna do 10 rings because the math is gonna be easier. 10 rings.
I'm matching diamonds for 6 of my bitches.
10 rings.
Retail therapy.
10 rings.
Let me think. I gotta run through it in my head, right? So like, what I really like about the movie. One, I just like the cast overall. Great cast. I think everyone did a good job for the most part. I'm not thinking of anyone off the top of my head that I was like, nah. Awkwafina was great. She automatically bumps that up a point at least.
Yeah.
Awkwafina did great.
I'll get to my point.
She's great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Shang Chi
And the Legend of the Ten Rings.
and Legend of the 10 Rings what did I give Free Guy?
Give it like a 9.
I gave it like an 8.5 or a 9.
You gave it a 9. You ended on a 9.
I did because I wanted to be more positive.
Yeah.
Let me. Wow. I really liked it. It's over an 8.
Yeah. But is it a 9?
That's what I'm trying to think of. Is it a 9?
Yeah.
Because like the thing that I loved about Free Guy was like, it just felt like a breath of fresh air. I kind of also had like a weird shitty experience. I couldn't like get fully into the movie at certain points because like the guy next to me was kind of crowding my space the whole time.
If you have a problem
Not you,
with
the
it-
guy to the left of me.
Wasn't it a lady?
The lady next to me was I didn't even look in their direction, right?
Yeah, it was a lady.
They were just fucking in my fucking space the whole
That
time.
fellow to the left of me is being a real prick.
Hey, pal, get out of here. No, but like they
There's
were
a lady.
fucking in my goddamn space the whole time. So like a lot of the time I was like, fucking move. But like, so I was trying to focus on the movie, and there were parts of the movie where I was like, I would really enjoy this if I wasn't sitting next to this fucking person.
Yeah.
And they would like talk every now and then.
Did they smell?
No, I don't think so. They smelled like popcorn.
They smell in my head.
They smelled like popcorn.
Yeah.
Hardcore popcorn. They also had their popcorn bucket on my seat when we walked in.
Gross.
Yeah.
Hate that.
So they moved it afterwards.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
gonna say like an 8.5.
Okay.
Maybe an 8.8. Close to a 9.
But not quite there.
Yeah, there's a couple things where I'm like, first of all, I love the movie. Like I really did.
Yeah.
I love that movie so much. And I just got news from Christina in all caps. It was so good, crying emoji.
Cool.
She loved it a lot too. There you go.
Apparently.
My girlfriend's stamp of approval. I think the best parts of this movie are the fact that one, it was a predominantly, if not essentially all Asian cast.
Well, if you go off of this right here, there's only one person, and the one person that's there isn't even like a central character.
No, it's like
It's not even a side
like
character.
a C character.
It's like a glorified C character.
Yeah, Razor Fist.
Yeah.
He was a funny character though.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool too. But like, yeah, there's one non-Asian person in this movie.
Yeah.
And you told me you said Ben Kingsley was Indian.
Yes.
I gotta look that up now because I thought he was just British.
Well, he's born in English, but I'm sure he's of Indian descent.
Sir Ben Kingsley.
You gotta go into the Wikipedia and go into his personal life.
Uh,
Well, look at his name when he was born. Hold on.
Let me just look. English and Indian descent, yeah?
Yeah, hold on. Also,
What's his full name?
right there.
Krishna Pandit Banji. Wow.
Yeah. So Indian.
Wow. I never knew that.
He's Indian?
Yeah, I didn't know he was Indian. I thought he was just a British dude.
No, he's Indian.
Well, that's cool. So yeah, you got all over Asia too. You got multiple Asian representation in this movie.
Yeah.
And it does it in a really good way. And it also touches on some good topics. I think also the fact that the music was done by 88 Rising, which is
I didn't check. There's probably a composer too. Look up Shang Chi composer.
Yeah, but I for the most part, the music that was provided was from a music company called 88 Rising.
Yeah, because again, this same thing from the Black Panther soundtrack, where the soundtrack was done by Top Dog Entertainment, but the score was done by Ludwig Göransson. Composer.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. There's a difference between composer and like what's it called? Soundtrack. The soundtrack is by whoever did the soundtrack for.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Oh,
goodness Christ, Joseph. Goodness Christ. But yeah, 88 Rising is they mostly have like Asian talent. Like they have Joji, Rich Brian, Chung Ha, which is like I like her a lot. I don't know who August 08 is. There's Keith Ape, Lexi Liu, a bunch of like big Asian musical artists, and 88 Rising did the whole soundtrack for it. So I think it's just a very good like positive movie for Asian Americans and just Asian representation in general.
Yeah,
like it's super cool. I really liked it, and also I enjoyed the direction that the plot went in. At no point was I like, that feels a little weird that they're going in this direction. I'm trying to think if maybe there was anything, but like it kind of has a lot of parts in it that I was like, this is very reminiscent of like old Hong Kong style like martial arts movies.
Yeah,
with like really floaty wire work, really cool sweeping motions.
Story wise, I'll get to my points. You finish making yours.
Yeah, the action was beautiful. Like they did a lot of really cool stuff. Maybe one of my like downsides is that it was a lot of CGI.
Yeah,
a lot of CGI.
I was hoping it'd be more practical.
I was hoping for that.
That's kind of one of ththose things where it's like, it's a lot, you know?
Yeah, it was teetering into the a lot area of
like that whole last. Well, I'll get to my points later.
But like even because like there's a lot of scenes that take place in it where it's like it's in a realistic-ish place that it could happen in, but then it's like me being the way I am, I look at it and I'm like, that's a CG double, like body double.
Yeah.
Like or like it doesn't look as natural as whatever. Yeah. But then like when you go straight up just into like the hand-to-hand fight stuff, I'm like, that shit's beautiful.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of shit that, and it also maybe one was like not the soundtrack of the movie but the audio. I don't know if it was just the theater we were in. Something sounded a little weird at times where I'm like, either this isn't as loud as it should be, or like something sound too soft.
Yeah.
In certain places where I'm like, is that a choice of the movie or is that the theater?
I don't know. We should have asked someone else was there with us.
Yeah, our friends that were there. Oh, we can name them. Alexa and Emilio.
I forgot their names.
Oh, Joseph. Yeah. They don't listen.
Yeah, they don't listen. What was he say? But I don't know if that's just where we were sitting, because normally I get more towards the middle, and I'm like, this one's a little bit more back than I'm used to, than I like. But it did sound a little like some shit was. I'm like, why is the score so loud here when there's dialogue going on? There's some parts where I'm like, I wish I was looking at this like at home with like the subtitles.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch it again on my own when it's out on Disney Plus for not pay.
Yeah.
Because I think I got my like brain wrapped around it. Some of the sound effects of certain things and actions happening were not as loud as I think they should have been. Like,
I think so too.
They didn't punch through like some of the dialogue or the music or the ambiance.
Yeah.
There's one scene I think where it kind of made sense for that to happen because they're in a very dreamy area. And it's like a flashback too. Yeah. So I understand maybe a little bit there because they're just trying to focus on like the dreaminess of the part.
Yeah.
Or the, that scene to stand out in its own way. But then there were just straight up parts in the movie where I'm like, maybe that punch didn't like punch through the audio.
For now, to give this movie the benefit of I was leaning forward. Yeah. To give this movie the benefit of the doubt, I'm gonna say it was the theater and it was where we were sitting.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe we were a little far from the speakers.
I mean, they have speakers all across.
No, don't say that. Yeah.
Why are the speakers all in the front?
Why they got them in the corners, huh?
Yeah, they're all over.
Bring them in the middle.
They got surround sound.
They should do the thing where they just give you headphones. Plug them in.
You can ask for those.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. You can also go to like a CC screening.
Yeah.
Closed caption screening.
Yeah. for deaf or hard of hearing.
Yeah.
Very inclusive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like my only downside. In general, I liked the plot for what it was, and I liked the writing for the most part. I think maybe any part of the writing that I felt weird about, it was just the type of story that it was trying to tell, and I'm not used to that type of story.
What's weird about you saying that is because for me, it felt samey.
What do you mean?
Like, it's like kind of same. Like, it started off doing something new and kind of that, but it kind of just ended into like
it did
CGI mush.
That's how all Marvel movies kind of end.
Yeah.
But what I really liked about it was the fact that I just had it in my head and it's gone. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I really like I like that but I like the fact that the movie itself, like, that's what it was. It didn't feel like a Marvel movie for a good while.
It didn't.
Like that bit, the whole beginning, and then leading into like probably until like the first quarter of the movie, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this doesn't feel like a Marvel. Maybe even halfway in, I was like, this doesn't feel like a Marvel movie.
I was gonna say for the most part, it doesn't feel like it. It's definitely not. Again, and this is kind of like a point that brings it down for me. It wasn't going in, and it wasn't for a good chunk.
Yeah.
But then at the end, it's kind of like, well, we got to make it now.
Yeah. I think at that point, that's when they're like, all right, we need to kind of tie this all into the vision of the future.
Yeah, and that's kind of things I dislike about the MCU.
Yeah.
How you can kind of see the formula.
Yeah, like you see like the what do you call it? The personality of the directors that they get in it, and then they're like, all right, no, but for real though, like wrap this into this part. This is what Kevin wants.
Yeah.
The old Feige wants this.
Yeah. This is what we need.
The F Meister wants this shit in.
This is what we need because it's important for the thing we're doing next week.
Yeah, so make sure you get that in.
Yeah.
And it has to be like this.
Yeah. And I'm not a fan of that. And I get it. I get that they have to do it. I'm not a fan.
I don't know if I'm not a fan of it. I think I understand why it happens, and I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know if necessarily it takes away from the movie. I think it would be a different movie without it. Like, it would be more of it in its own world that way. But I always just think of it in the grand scale of things, where I'm like, oh, well, this all has to kind of work together.
Yeah.
And I think as a whole, when you look at the broad spectrum of the movies as opposed to the singular ones, they're a lot better.
Yeah.
Because contextually, they make more sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked all that shit in the movie. I was really into it. And I liked the soundtrack a lot.
What are these?
I don't know what those are. There they go. What about you, Joseph?
That's what I found.
How many rings out of 10? I'm going to give it 8.8.
That's what you said. Yeah. I don't know why I'm moving it. Between the 8 and the 9. I don't know where I land on it yet. Again, okay. I really do like it. Just because I say I don't like certain things of it doesn't mean that as a whole I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's just, there's things I don't like about it.
I also go off of the scale. People are a little weird where people think that like a 5 out of 10 is horrible.
Yeah.
When I say like a 5 out of 10 on something, I'm like, it was okay. It was in the middle. I was like, eh.
Yeah, it's literally in the middle. Yeah, I'm the same way too.
Because there's a lot of people where they're like, 5 out of 10, that's horrible.
That's an F.
Yeah.
Because they're going it off of that.
Yeah.
It's like,
but
no.
I'm like, no, it was like 50-50 on it.
Yeah, it did half of what it was supposed to be.
But this, I'm like, I liked literally like 90% of all of it. Like, I was like, I'm into this shit. Yeah. And I highly recommend people go see it.
I highly recommend people go see it too.
I think even just for the whole, like, essentially 2/3 is what I'm thinking now. Even if you're not into Marvel movies, you'll probably like the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
My friend Alexa's not into superhero movies. She went and saw it and she loved it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so gassy. It's that pizza.
Moving it this way. Get away from him.
I'm so far.
Get away from him. He's a monster.
Is this enough?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Huh?
I can't tell during.
Why don't you look at me during?
I can't tell during.
Anyways.
Yeah, those levels don't mean anything to me.
What do you mean?
Like, they could be red, they could be green. I don't know. They mean nothing to me. Yeah.
You took an audio production class.
Yeah, they mean nothing to me. Who says I took it? Who says I fucking paid attention?
Your grade.
Yeah. That just means I did the work.
It's a lie.
That just means I did the work. That doesn't mean I paid attention. Anyways. So I'm between an 8 and a 9, and the thing that brings it down for me is, again, what I was saying earlier, that it kind of felt the same as other Marvel movies towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
For a good chunk of it, it's fresh, it's original, the humor is on point, and then just towards the end, it kind of is like, well, we gotta have this big CGI battle, we gotta have this big CGI mess. So when I get into spoilers, I'll elaborate more on my points, right? But yeah, it just kind of felt like that. Even though the emotional part of the story, the emotional growth had come, it's like, oh, we still need to have more battle, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need laser beam fight.
Yeah. It's like, but the emotional growth is done. Like, emotionally speaking, our movie's done. Like, our characters are where they're at, where they need to be. They're different from the beginning to now. They've grown. They've done this, but it's like we gotta fire off blue lasers in the sky.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it didn't do that.
Blue and orange.
Yeah, it didn't do blue. It just orange.
Huh?
It was just an orange beam.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was a point in time where like every single superhero movie had just a blue light shooting in the sky.
Yeah, or some laser beam.
Yeah,
laser boom.
It's not even like it's not even limited to superhero movies. Like the Turtles movie did it.
Yeah.
So many fucking movies have done blue laser in the sky.
Oh yeah, when they're like summoning the demons or whatever.
Yeah, or something.
Or the in the Turtle movie, I remember what you're talking about.
The CGI one. The live action one. I mean, not the CGI one.
Oh, I was thinking of the CGI one.
Well, the live action one, they do it too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. But point is, blue lights in the sky.
Blue lights in the sky.
And they kind of have to descend into that. But yeah, I'm between 8 and 9. I can't decide yet until we get into spoilers, and I think I talk about it a little bit more. So
skip to 1:44:43 for spoilers to end. You've been warned.
What's the story?
What's the story?
Yeah, give me the big points.
Dude, this fucking kid, he got parents, and he grows up, and then he's like, well, actually, it opens on like a fucking dude that just wipes out a whole army, essentially on it.
It was kind of a small army, wasn't it?
That's kind of how big armies were at the time. It's a little castle.
Yeah, but like I was expecting like a. Have you ever seen the movie Hero with Jet Li?
Yeah.
You know how like
I have not. By the way, I was just lying.
Why'd you say yeah then? You could have just said no. You could have just said no. Why'd you say yeah?
Oh, that's the first gut reaction. I've seen the ending.
No,
I'm thinking of the one. Cock.
Damn it.
Never mind. No, I haven't seen it. What was it again?
Hero.
I've seen Heroes.
No.
With Zachary Quinto. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I gotta positive reaffirm him now.
Yeah.
Where it's like just a big sweeping army. It's like 100 dudes just chilling right there. I would have liked to seen like a ancient battle type thing.
I'm honestly tired of that stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of want.
Because I've seen a lot of like Hong Kong movies too, and like older or not older at this point, like late 90s, early 2000s, like movies like that where it's like sweeping shot of an army. Whoa, they all got spears. Even this movie opened on a shot where I'm like, I've seen this a million times, of just the slow pull away from a flag that shows and reveals soldiers on horses.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've seen that a billion times.
Yeah, well, that for me was the thing where it's like, oh, it's just like, it's like 1,000 dudes here. I was expecting like legions.
Legions of men. And,
yeah. Like oceans of men.
But he fucking hops in and starts beating the shit out of people.
Beats 1,000 people up. Yeah.
And
well, he doesn't really beat all of them. He just clears a line.
He clears a whole line of them, and then all his soldiers come in, and then
they kind of all just.
And then he sits in a chair.
Yeah. He clears a line, and they all kind of just go. He cleared a line.
Anyways, that guy, that's the dad of the main character, Shang Chi.
Yeah.
He meets a woman, who like is from this ancient civilization, like this like
alternate universe.
Well, that's like later, but like. As far as they know, no.
He goes a dimension where magical creatures exist.
I thought they just said a city or a village where magical creatures exist.
It's a dimension.
I had not heard a single thing about dimension until the end.
I heard it. Dimension.
Well, you'll find out if you watch the movie.
Yeah, we're in spoilers. So.
Yeah. And he goes, I want to find it. And then they go in, and then like the fucking forest kicks him out.
Yeah,
there's like a constantly shifting forest.
Yeah,
it is much like the Fae in Dungeons and Dragons. So
I'm taking no. Right. That's it. You're done. That's done. You're done. And so he goes to looking for this dimension / village / whatever the fuck it was. Whatever it was, you're done. Take a walk. Fictional, metaphorical walk. Metaphorical walk. Metaphorical.
Fuck.
And so he fights a woman, and then he's like, "Wow, this woman kicked my ass, dude.
That's kind of hot.
I'm into that."
Yeah. She beat his ass, and he had the 10 rings.
Yeah.
Also, the rings make him like immortal. Like he doesn't age.
Yeah. He doesn't age unless he has the rings off.
Yeah. And then, they get married. They fuck. They have a couple kids. Mom dies.
Literally a couple. Yeah, one, two.
2 kids. Mom dies. Uh-oh.
How does she die? You don't find that out till the third act.
Yeah. Started the 3rd act, no?
Yeah. Or, like, it's his darkest hour because he's still releasing.
Yeah. And then he sees her die, yeah?
Yeah.
You're right. Anyways.
And then, flash forward.
We see the guy grown up.
We think he's in a BMW.
But he's...
Plot twist, he's a valet.
He's a valet.
You would have known that if you'd seen the trailers, though, because,
Yeah.
it's kind of there.
I don't watch trailers. Well, I saw parts of the trailers, but...
Yeah.
My brain just... The great thing about my brain and its ADHD, I forget shit all the time, so I don't remember anything. Yeah. Except for the fight at the end when it does like the...
Yeah, they were using that for all the promotional
They
material.
really were.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah.
Him and Awkwafina are buddies.
They've known each other since high school.
Yeah.
Where he showed up to high school and somebody called him Gangnam Style.
Yeah, he talks
so
about
it kind of like, wait, you were born in 96 because that's when your parents met.
No, that makes sense though, Joseph. Gangnam Style was like 2011 or
2011, 12. How old is he? What year is this?
Joseph.
What year is it?
It's in the year of
Endgame.
Endgame, which was
2023.
23.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah, but I kept getting confused as to what year it is because there's a weird time skip in Marvel.
There is. They skipped 5 years or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
2011, I think is what it was.
Apparently they did it on Glee.
Nice. A year after, too. Gangnam Style. Just mute yourself and open the video.
Okay.
So he's in high school in 2011. He got bullied.
So it's 2012.
2012. He was in high school in 2012. And then, he just fucking did nothing with his life. I think that's what the point that someone makes.
Yeah, him and Awkwafina.
They've
essentially
done nothing.
Yeah. Not ruined their lives, but just wasted their lives so far.
Yeah. Dude, they did waste a good chunk of it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Awkwafina's been a valet for like 6 years or something.
Yeah.
Or 5 years, she said.
There was I think it was 10 years that the Mandarin said he gave them to live their lives. And then 10 of those years were spent as a valet.
Not all 10, because he had to get out of high school.
He had to get out of high school.
Also, what city are they in? New York?
San Francisco.
San Francisco. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, because there's like a trolley. Or no, they're on a bus.
They're the hills.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the curvy street.
There's a fight on a bus.
Yeah, because somebody wants his pendant, because apparently his pendant is a key to something.
It's special. And that's when Awkwafina learns, boom, he can fight. What's going on with that?
Yeah, what's up with that?
And he literally fucks up all the guys. There's a streamer guy, too. The streamer guy is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I actually did
martial arts for a little bit, so I can rank this fight.
Yeah.
So I can grade this fight, I guess.
Grade this fight. And he's like recording it on his phone. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
A lot of recent movies are like trying to get self-aware about streaming now, which is kind of funny to me.
Yeah, well, because
live streaming.
It's this big thing now.
Yeah, but it's so funny to me that like older people are like,
they're into that.
There's this new thing called streaming, and it's been a thing since like 2011 or even before then, like 10. Oh, Joseph,
what?
Your jeans have like almost a hole where the ball.
Yeah, I told you this.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, I literally went, look, there's a hole.
That's gonna.
Yeah, at any moment.
Your nutsack is gonna fall out of those pants.
Yeah, I got big.
Much
nuts.
like how Shang-Chi almost fell out of that bus.
Yeah, and that woman, but then he grabbed her.
He did. That was pretty sick.
Yeah. How did he grab her? I forgot. Was it like a hair pull?
No,
it wasn't
like the shirt or her coat.
Her coat,
jacket thing. But it was really cool.
Or like her purse, I think.
Probably. Yeah.
Like she had like a satchel around her, so she just
wink
pulled it.
I really liked. Do you think that Shang-Chi is probably the best fighter?
So it's kind of a little. So traditionally speaking,
he is.
He's a character that doesn't have any type of powers.
Mm-hmm.
His whole thing is that he's just the world's greatest fighter.
Yeah.
Like he's the best fighter in the
Like
universe.
he can beat people with powers.
Yeah, because he's
Just
that good
because
of a.
he's better at fighting.
Yeah, I don't know if in this one this is the case.
I think it probably by the end is gonna be like, or by the end of the movie, I'm pretty sure.
Well, he
that
has
is
the 10
case.
rings now.
He has the 10 rings, and he's trained in that like god martial art.
Yeah.
That
So
I was talking about.
it could be. I don't know. Again, there's got to be a scale for this. You know.
Yeah,
It's
like you can't just watch Goku fight a training dummy and be like, huh?
Yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah, he is the best.
You got to see Broly first.
Yeah,
you got to see how he does.
You got to
against
get
Broly.
like a person like a daredevil.
Do you think that he's gonna train Spider-Man in the upcoming movies like how he did in the comics?
No,
Okay.
because it was a specific scenario in which he trained Spider-Man.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's like Spider-Man loses his powers,
Oh, cool.
and then so like he gets like a suit, and it's a whole thing.
With the electric web
It's weird
shooters?
that's what people know about that character, Shang Chi, the character.
Yeah.
Because it's like none of his comics are good.
Really? I was really hoping that there would be some Fin Fang Foom.
Yeah, or more
Business?
connection towards that.
I think the end
Towards-
credit scene probably
Implies it,
implies something about that. Yeah.
Like against the Clefairy.
What were those little evil dragon things that they were fighting with the tentacles that sucked the souls?
Were they even dragons? They were like little, like
Worms?
like
WYRMS.
like yeah, like what's that fucking squid with
Cthulhu.
the fucking Cthulhu's?
Yeah, Lovecraft.
Yeah. They're like, take this, Lovecraft, and they fucking kung fu kick him in the throat.
They did. Well, yeah. But what were they?
I don't know. I don't know what they are.
Do you think they have something to do with?
I don't know.
The
I don't think
what's
so.
the new one coming up?
The Deviants?
The Deviants.
No, I think it's just this is another ancient. There's so many
There's
ancient.
a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, there's so many. Don't do this or you awaken this ancient evil. And it's like, what are they all buried like in different pits?
I don't know.
I don't think they're related to the Deviants.
I was looking up other stuff too about like Dormammu
Dormammu!
and Dormammu,
Another unawakened ancient evil.
from another dimension
Yeah.
or another universe. I
Yeah.
don't know.
They could have made that a Dormammu.
I wish Dormammu like. Do you think they were from the Dormammu dimension?
Like the Dark Dimension?
Yeah,
Could have been.
maybe they suck souls.
Suck souls. He'd be an offshoot of Dormammu?
Papu.
Well, they called him what? The Devastator?
Dadu
The Devourer?
of souls.
I don't know. Back to the story beats.
Oh.
They steal his little necklace, and he goes, my sister has the other necklace, so I gotta go find my sister.
Yeah. And that's when Awkwafina goes, "You have a sister?"
And then you get his whole backstory.
Yeah. She goes with him on the plane.
Yeah.
She's like, "Fuck you, I'm going."
Yeah, I'm going. You're not... I'm invested.
They get interrupted by a.
Waitress? No. Stewardess?
Is that the proper term now?
Well, I don't know if it's a proper term, but... The people in the
flight
air...
attendant.
Flight attendant. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah. The flight attendant goes,
Stewardess.
really interrupts the shit out of them in the middle of like a really intense thing. Goes, "Do you want the
Vegan or the beef?
the vegan meal or the beef meal?" And then she goes,
Vegan.
"We would offer the chicken, but we don't have the chicken meal." And then they were like, "We'll go vegetarian." Vegetarian. Okay.
And then
And
he
she
goes...
goes, "Oop, we're out of the vegetarian."
Yeah. And he goes, well, then the beef, I guess.
And then
Because it's all you have,
she's
right?
like, "Oh, you'll have the beef." And then she looks at him and she'll go, "And you?" He's like, "The beef also, because it's all you
Yeah.
have." And she goes, "Okay, sounds good."
You don't have to get those. I thought... I used to think, like...
You have to take the food.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to get their food.
Yeah, when you're in an actual plane, it's like, do you want this?
Yeah.
No. All right, then.
Yeah, I don't see you.
Starve.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's an 8-hour flight.
I had always assumed, because I've never been on a plane, when I was a kid, I just assumed they gave you a bag of peanuts.
They do give you those.
Off-flight peanuts?
Yeah. I think some airlines charge you for them.
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah.
Do they get free water?
Like a small little sippy cup.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they go to... Where did they go?
Fuck, what was the name? Macau?
Oh, they went to Macau. Yeah, it was Macau.
Is that a real place?
Yeah.
Macau? Look it up.
Macau.
Macau? Where's it at? Because they said Macau, but I'm like, I don't know where... I have no basis for... Here we go. Special...
It's in China.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's a Chinese Special Administrative Region.
It's autonomous, so
AU,
it's
sorry. Not AO. Images.
it's autonomous.
Oh, they got the Eiffel Tower.
Can you map it for me? Like, give me a
Google
map.
Maps?
Yeah, a map gauge. All right, now bust it out.
Is it next to Fuzhou?
It's like
Oh,
right
no,
across
it's
the
next
bay
to
from Hong Kong. All right, good to know. All right, now I gotta geographical.
Is it next to Fuzhou? I don't know. Fuzhou's one of these places. Oh, there it is, Fuzhou.
I don't think it's close.
It's not.
That's about
No.
like a 5-hour drive.
No, there it is.
I don't know how traffic
I just
is.
knew that Fuzhou is on the coast.
Yeah.
It's one of those places where like it kind of got like fucked by China,
Got it.
and like there's a very, very, very small amount of people that still speak the language.
Got
So
it.
it's one of those dying languages.
Got it.
Fujianese.
Got it.
Yeah.
But Macau is right next to Hong Kong.
Bro, you see Wong fighting?
Yeah, but they were
Was he
cheating.
fighting?
Abomination.
Was that Abomination?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
He said he goes, "All right, let's go, Abomination."
Is that what he says?
I don't know, probably.
He doesn't say. They never listed his name as Abomination
No.
at any point.
In the credits, I think they did,
Oh.
but like I think he goes like
They're cheating also. They're just putting on a show.
yeah. He even says, "Remember, we got to pull your punches more."
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you're pro wrestling me.
Wow.
You trying to work me?
Yeah.
I knew they were working me
And so, teleports him away.
to a prison, to the raft. I think.
Was that what that was?
Yeah, I looked into the hole.
I thought that was, like, just still one of the wizard places.
No, it looked too high tech. There was lasers and shit.
Oh, I thought there was sconces.
No, those were lasers.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the raft. I think. I don't know.
I like Wong.
Yeah, I wish he was in it a little bit more.
Yeah, he's in the end.
Yeah, but whatever. Who cares?
Post credit scene.
Mid credit.
Mid credits.
Post credits when the credits are over.
Way end. Yeah.
Yeah. So he goes to the Macau place to find his sister.
Yeah.
Plot twist: his sister owns the place.
Yeah.
And she kicks it. They sign up to fight.
Yeah. She kicks his ass.
She kicks it. Well, they were on equal footing, but like he's like, I'm not gonna fight you, and
Yeah.
then she goes, well, you're not gonna fight me, so what the?
She fucking roundhouses his ass. He gets knocked out. She meets Awkwafina. She likes her.
Yeah, they like her pants.
She does like her pants. She says that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Plot twist. Not a plot
Dad's
twist.
there's more plot twist.
Yeah. The dad's there, and he's going to go invade him,
Yeah.
and because he needs that necklace. And so there's a cool fight scene in the
On the
scaffolds.
side- Dude, I really like that fight scene.
Yeah, that's
It
scaffold
was
scene.
pretty fucking
Yeah.
sick.
And fucking the dad goes, look at that. Look at my kids.
Yeah, and then he
Look at
takes the daughter's necklace. The daughter's necklace gets taken so easily by that fucking dude with the mask.
He slides down, ha,
Yoink.
pushes her, and then pushes her.
Yeah, shows her.
He basically goes, yoink, and then runs away.
And Awkwafina almost falls and dies, and then the sister saves her.
Yeah.
What else happens?
Mandarin goes,
Ooh, Joseph.
I need these two things to do something else over here.
Yeah.
And you're coming with me.
And then they go.
Because we're going to bring back your mom. Because it turns out she's not dead.
Ooh.
Big shot.
Something like a taco.
No.
Hotter than a pot roast.
No. And so they go to the Mandarin's place, and the Mandarin goes, your mom's talking to me?
Your mother is talking.
Your mother's talking to me. I saw her.
She's been talking in her.
Dude, I totally saw her. She was right there.
I felt her breath on my cheek type deal.
Breath on my cheek.
And then he takes the necklaces, slaps them in the eyes of a dragon. Makes
There's a map to the village
And they
or
gotta
the
get
dimension.
to dementia.
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely got some, like, dementia. So.
Something fucked up in his head.
He's, like, 1,000 years old.
He is 1,000 years old.
Yeah. But, yeah. And then he goes, we're going to rescue your mother from the gate because she's still alive and they have her back there. And then someone goes, but what about the village that's already there? We'll kill them.
We'll burn it to the ground if they don't let me get your mother back from the gate.
And they're like, that's not
Damn,
cool.
what the fuck? And he puts him in prison.
Yeah.
And
Where?
Who's there, Joseph?
Surprise cameo. Didn't see it coming. Probably should have in hindsight, but
Ben freaking Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley.
The fake Mandarin from which
fake-
movie?
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3?
He even goes, there was this one time, like, a crazy American dude, like, he needed, like, a terrorist figurehead, and he's like, hey, can I use your name? And then he went, like, can I use your whole deal?
Mm-hmm.
And then he went, yeah, sure. He's like, all right, cool. Hey, the Mandarin is, like, a totally big and he's like, the Mandarin?
The Mandarin.
He named me after an orange.
And they feared him.
And it worked.
Yeah. And so, turns out he was, like, in prison, and then the dad busts him out because he wants to kill him, I think.
Yeah, but then they realized, oh, this guy isn't like a mastermind or any of that shit.
No.
He's just an idiot.
And we kind of like him.
he's just such an idiot and he's hilarious.
Yeah, so we'll just keep him around.
Keep him around
He's
in
such a funny character.
Dude,
he's just like a shitty actor.
Yeah, props to Ben Kingsley because it takes a lot to make a shitty actor to be a great actor
that plays a shitty actor. Yeah, that's a rough thing to play. It's like, how do you go about that?
Yeah, but he did it and he pulls it off, and he has a weird fucking butt demon.
It's not a butt.
It looks like a butt.
It's just like it's a hairless, furry.
It's like a winged, like headless chicken.
Yeah,
covered in hair,
covered in like fur, and then it has like these wings.
Yeah,
and then it just doesn't have a head.
But the wings don't go where the wings would go on a chicken because it walks on all fours.
It's like angel wings almost.
It's like angel wings.
Yeah, it's like winged Karibo.
Let's get your rotisserie chicken. If you have one, go to your fridge, open it up, look for your rotisserie chicken, cover it in hair.
Imagine it has 4 legs.
Imagine it has 4 legs.
Like a
dog. And then slap wings on it.
On the top?
On the top of your rotisserie chicken.
And that's what Ben Kingsley had.
Yeah, it was, what was it? Morris?
Morris.
I kept hearing Boris.
Yeah, it was with an M.
Yeah. I kept hearing Boris,
or
but...
Mortiz, maybe, but...
Maurice?
Maurice. Maybe Maurice or Morris. But...
Can you text Christina and ask?
Yeah, actually, I will. Yeah, that's really funny, actually. Because she was like, I have some questions. Wait, what was the name of that headless...
rotisserie chicken.
...animal thing? And it's from that,
It's from the dimension.
It's from that dimension that the mom is from.
Yeah.
It's from that city.
Yeah.
And then, it's like... Ben Kingsley can translate for it.
Somehow,
really funny to me. They don't explain.
Is it kind of like one of those things where it's like this character is so stupid he just
he
just knows. It's like one of those things where he's like probably such a great actor that he can react of what the body language of this thing is.
He just knows it so well.
But he doesn't know what the fuck. Like he doesn't know how to turn that into acting.
Yeah.
But he's like, I can react to this thing's fucking great.
Yeah.
Which is funny because in real life, this is probably like just a little plush toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, well, it's full CGI, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's probably like a fucking
puppet?
No. What's the fucking thing I'm looking for? Like those green, like it's just
a morph suit.
Like it's just like a ball with a morph suit on it.
Oh.
And then Ben Kingsley is like, yeah, this thing's gonna. Look at these, eh?
But I love the fact that when they also introduce Morris, the Ben Kingsley's character he's already looks insane. Like
because he's shouting. He's just shouting nonsense.
And he's like a madman. And then the fucking thing walks in, and then it's like, what the fuck is that?
Everybody goes, ah!
I looked at you and went, what the fuck is that?
Ah!
And then they all go, huh? And then he's like, what? What's wrong? And
you guys can see it? Oh, thank God.
Oh my God, fuck, you guys can see him too.
Yeah.
And they go, Morris, you're real!
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Morris leads them to the real place because Morris is from there and he can take them there.
Yeah, and then they get to the village and they have to 7 samurai it. Which means that they have 3 days to get it ready before it gets invaded.
Oh, yeah.
7 samurai.
Before the father gets there. In 3 days, because it needs to be a specific time and day. When the true path opens up.
Yeah.
But Morris gave him that shortcut.
Yeah, he gave him a shortcut that 91%. Oh, wait. It was backwards.
19%
survived.
No, there was like 90%. He goes, oh, sorry, 19%.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? Awkwafina, by the way, is like a grade A driver, apparently, as well. Like, she's like the...
Well, because...
They set it up in the beginning.
Yeah.
They do set it up in the beginning.
What was the... Jeff Gordon? Is that who she said?
Goldblum. No, I don't know.
Jeff Gordon. Like, if Jeff Gordon's a race car driver, then that's who it is.
Yeah.
American race car driver. Okay, cool.
She's like, I'm the Asian Jeff Gordon. And then he goes, who? And she's like,
yeah. And she's a great driver because it's a great action sequence with the car.
Yeah, and the bus.
Yeah.
She saves them on the bus as well.
Yeah. And anyways, they're in the village and they have to 7 samurai it. The invading force comes and then...
Oh, they teach her how to use a bow and arrow? Awkwafina?
Which she was already kind of good at?
Yeah.
But then everybody's like, no.
I do wish that was one thing that was pre-set up as well.
Yeah.
They didn't allude to that at all. They didn't go, oh, she's good at this. Yeah. The thing that they were like was, she's good at things if she puts her mind to it.
Yeah.
But there wasn't a specific thing where they were like, she's good at archery. Or she has good aim.
Yeah, because literally the first arrow she fires isn't bullseye.
But it's really close.
But it's like it's in the red ring.
Yeah.
Which is like, I wouldn't be able to do
Yeah,
that.
it's a great shot.
Yeah. So
I wish that had more.
yeah.
Set
I
up
do
for
get
context.
that. Yeah. And they all kind of train for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and they all kind of build the village's defenses.
Shang-Chi learns his mom's
Style of
style from his aunt.
his aunt,
His
the
mother's
expo
sister.
dump.
You called her that. That was rude, Joseph.
It's true, and you know it.
No, I feel like them. I mean, yeah, there's always a character that's always an expo dump.
Yeah.
But she did have some character to her.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they just went, and now here is expo. Here you go. Like, she kind of like ties it in with stuff. She's like,
Yeah.
and
That's
my
a good
sister
expo
is
dump
like
character.
I like my sister. I just feel like when you go, oh, here's expo dump the character, you knock it a peg lower than what it is. It was a good character.
Yeah, I honestly thought she was gonna die.
I did too. She did not die.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. I mean, we're in it, so who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was also maybe expecting her to be evil.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, ooh, they're gonna twist this.
I just thought she was gonna die
I was expecting it to maybe
because
be like a,
right when I saw her like eye up the Mandarin and then they're getting ready to fight,
Mhm.
I was like, she's gonna die. But
Yeah.
then something happens and she ends up fighting a different character,
yeah,
and so it's kind of like,
yeah, and then the
And then-
dad goes,
and I was like, oh, she's fighting that character. Nah,
Mhm.
it's fine. She'll live.
but then so the dad and Shang-Chi,
Fight because Shang-Chi still hasn't overcame his fear
of his father.
of his father.
Yeah.
And so his dad kicks his ass, kinda.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, and then he gets sent to the bottom of the ocean, the river,
The body of water that's there.
the lake,
Yeah, and then he
Like,
floats to the bottom.
like Dragon Sleeps Hero.
Like yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It's a Loch Ness monster.
yeah.
Well, Lake Erie.
Oh, Locke.
And then the dragon comes up, and then it's like, hey, and then he's like, oh fuck, I gotta be cool like my mom.
Yeah,
And then he rides the dragon, saves them from these like weird tiny dragons.
or
that
I
suck souls.
think to call them dragons is kind of,
They're dragons.
I don't know. They kind of look like bats, but they have tentacles.
Dragon is a loose term. That's why dragon's a very
Yeah.
broad term.
But when I think dragon, I think like
'Cause
reptile.
It's like a worm, is what it is.
It's like a head, tentacles, and then wings.
yeah.
Yeah.
It would be considered a worm or like a wormling, which is like a fantasy thing that's like a pseudo dragon is what they're classified as.
D&D in this again?
Fantasy in general. It's all fantasy in general.
Taking this away.
No.
Kidding. I don't
It's all just fantasy in general, where it's like that would probably be like a pseudo dragon.
I was gonna say look up those things, but I'm pretty sure we're not even gonna be able to find one. No, I meant look up the thing from Shang-Chi.
Okay, dang it. Tentacle dragon thing.
You gotta say Shang-Chi.
No, I don't. That's not like an original thing that they made. That's like a thing.
No,
that
but I
existed.
want to look at those things, like, so we can describe them better.
All right. But I am curious on like what they were.
Yeah,
'Cause, like-
see, we got that.
That guy got fucked
Yeah, he was kind of cool.
a little bit.
There was
I wanted to see who was under that mask, but then
I did
guess they
too,
were
but
like,
it wasn't
who cares?
important.
Yeah, they're like, oh, who fucking cares?
well, because he's the guy who trained.
Oh, maybe it's Fin Fang Foom people, like they're little.
Well, I don't know. 'cause
Not the people themselves, but like probably like
like an offshoot.
maybe like a smaller species on that planet, you know?
I don't know, because Fing Fang Foom people are usually like dragons, like European dragons.
Yeah, I know, but like on that planet, they probably have animals and creatures.
Yeah.
So that's probably like one that's like equivalent to like their
Yeah.
dogs.
Well, see, I don't even know, because this thing's it's kind of a little weird, because it didn't specifically go, this thing came from this place. It's kind of like, this is an ancient. Oh, this is taking you to the dragon. Look up Devourer. Was that what it was called? Devourer?
Maybe that was the giant one.
Yeah.
Well, he's fighting his dad, right? And then so with his dad, they're like, he's like his dad's trying to fucking punch the gate open.
Which is where they have like this Devourer thing,
It's a giant ass dragon.
like a dragon. Again, I draw the parallel with Cthulhu, because traditionally it's got wings.
Yeah.
It's got like tentacles, but this one's a little weird.
Well, it's like dragon from the waist up, and then tentacles on the bottom.
From the bottom, yeah.
I can't find any like pictures of.
Yeah. That's
The-
what I. That's
the-
what I. Was
I think
like,
it's too soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, like they're these little like they got like little bat wings, and little
And
dragon
then
heads.
it doesn't help that we can't remember what the fuck the thing was called. Devourer?
Shang Chi enemy. Skull Crusher? No.
Oh, well, you know what? You can probably just look up the synopsis for the Wikipedia.
Enemy dragon? It's not Fin Fang Foom. Hold on, they're gonna say it in this article, but they're gonna be condescending about it, I bet.
Yeah, probably. Wait, who is Fing Fang?
He's got pants on.
Ew. That's so weird.
Yeah, look, there's tiny dragons.
Yeah, but hold on. Go up. Go. That's the Great Protector. I don't know.
It is.
Go to. That's the. I think that's the.
Shang-Chi. Soul sucking.
Oh, Soul Suckers.
Dragon. You scared the shit out of me.
Soul Suckers is what they were called.
Were they soul suckers?
Yeah, that's what everybody called them. That's
got it. Something about dimensions.
Oh,
and
they already the Dweller.
the Dweller. There we go.
By the way, in this article right here from Insider.
Wait, Christina said she thinks the little chicken thing's name was Harold.
Okay, I don't know if that's the one.
She said I could be completely wrong though.
I think
I don't think it was Harold, but it might be.
I think it was what's his face? I'm gonna go with Morris.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. They spent centuries guarding the gate that separates from an evil, not dissimilar to the dark dimension from Doctor Strange.
Maybe they were from the dark dimension.
Could suggest the hell dimension.
Maybe that's how they'll introduce the devil guy. I forget his name.
Mephisto. Delete the dragon part. Like, you gonna look up Mephisto?
Yeah. Wait, what do you want me to look up?
The Dweller.
Oh, was that like a movie only thing?
Well, apparently it's more important than we realize.
Okay.
Oh,
Who is the Dweller?
literally Cthulhu.
Oh, got it. But in this, they were like, make it like a dragon thing too.
Yeah, like a counter dragon.
She said, or was it Arnold?
I don't think it was. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's got like bat wings.
Yeah. What is that?
That's this thing.
Is that from the comic though?
Dweller in Darkness, Marvel Cinematic Universe wiki. This is probably like from promotion, like a toy or something. Like, you know how like they have like weird animated things for toys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, the Dweller in the Darkness though, that was the
name of the thing.
That was the main bad guy. It was pretending to be the mom talking to the dad.
Yeah.
And it apparently like also has something to do with wearing the rings. That's why he was hearing it.
Yeah.
Because the aunt said something about that. She was like, was he wearing the rings when he heard that? And she was like, yeah, he's been.
But they never say explicitly what that is.
Yeah, I think they're kind of saving that for later.
Yeah. They're probably going to call the next one Mystery of the 10 Rings.
Mystery of the 10 Rings and Fin Fang Foom.
Yeah. And the Mystery of Fing Fang Foom?
Oh, Christina said, I don't know how he knew how to use those rings 2 seconds after getting them.
He saw his dad using them.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they're like instinctual. Because how did he get them?
The dad?
Yeah, because people are like, maybe he found it in a meteor. Maybe he found it in a cave.
Yeah, they were very like...
do
you think that was like their way of being like, we don't know how to set this part up?
We don't have this yet.
Yeah, we're going to write that later.
Yeah, we don't have the answer.
Here, this is what you get.
Because again, traditionally, the Mandarin is an archaeologist. He goes into an alien ship. He sees these 10 rings. He puts them on. And then each 10 ring has powers. But this is completely different from all that stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to see their box office.
71.4.
They have a big opening night.
Yeah. Especially not in nowadays.
In COVID times, 71.4 million? That's like over double what...
Not counting the people who stayed at home to watch this on Disney Plus.
A lot more.
Yeah, I'm gonna say probably 100 million.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think you're probably in a good ballpark there.
Probably. No basis for that.
It did better than Paw Patrol.
Nice. North's probably watching that with his.
Oh my god, yeah, our boss.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, they also beat out F9.
Nice.
Good for them. Get fucked. And a little bit behind Black Widow.
Nice.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so weird burp.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a burp, but it was
Did it
just
come
like,
out bad?
It wasn't like it came out bad. It's like gas is just getting out, but it's not. Yeah.
I had like a weird acid reflux at work that was like fucking with me.
Oh yeah.
It's because of that plant power protein burger I had.
What does he say? But yeah, they fights the dweller and kills it
With the dragon?
with the
Awkwafina saves the dragon getting its soul sucked. She shoots it in the throat.
Yeah, and then they get recruited to the Avengers, kinda.
Yeah, at the end. No,
Yeah.
they do. Wong
But
is like, hey, come on.
I say kinda because nobody went. You're in the Avengers now.
Yeah, they were like, Wong was like, hey, look, you're a part of a bigger thing now.
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on.
Welcome to the bigger universe.
Yeah.
Bruce Banner's also back to being Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
He's not Hulk anymore.
Mm-mm.
He's not like
His
a.
armor's hurt?
Yeah.
What's that from?
Well, because when he snapped, it burned the Hulk's entire arm.
You're right. Yeah.
So it could be like maybe he has like a tiny little shriveled arm
God,
now.
I totally forgot that the Hulk snapped.
Yeah.
What happened when the Hulk snapped? He brought everyone back,
He
right?
brought everyone back. Yeah.
That was the snapping.
Yeah.
And then the second snap was Iron Man's
Yeah.
getting rid of all of Thanos.
Yeah, making sure that Thanos never existed.
I don't even know what the snap was. It was
Yeah.
just, we win. Like that too.
It's like,
People are also thinking that Doctor Strange is like evil. Like, there are some people that are like, maybe Doctor Strange made all of this happen, and really he was like, I need Tony Stark dead as well, so that he doesn't interfere with these plans in the future that I have.
I don't know if it's. I think maybe. I don't know.
I don't think that's the case.
I don't think it's the case, but I think maybe like I guess because he saw into the future 14 million times.
Yeah.
So I guess like every time he looked into it, he's like, the best possible future is the one where Tony Stark dies.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean that he's evil for it.
We'll see.
We'll see. But yeah. And so my point that I was trying to make earlier is once he fights the dad and beats the dad, that's the end of that Shang-Chi's like character arc.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden that fucking dweller thing just breaks through. Even though they had stopped.
Well, I think that was probably a part of that arc finishing.
Yeah.
Was he has received this power from his father now.
Yeah.
His dad saved him.
Yeah.
He died for it as well. But then, like, a part of
It
that
keeps shrinking, or is it just me?
It does whatever, that mic arm.
Yeah.
But the dad does the thing where he's like, it's you now. Take these rings.
Yeah.
Type deal.
And he
As
did
he's getting his soul sucked.
Was he wearing them when he was at that dinner?
Which one?
In the mid-credit scene?
Shang-Chi?
Yeah.
He had a long sleeve on, so if he had them, he wasn't wearing them.
Yeah.
Or they weren't visible.
He could also just have him like a little pouch.
Oh, yeah. I would just always have them on. Don't age.
Well, I wouldn't have him on because apparently they make you susceptible to that thing. But it's
It's gone
gone now.
now. He destroyed it.
Yeah. So why?
Oh, yeah, he collapses the tunnel also. That was the gate.
Yeah.
He destroys it.
Just
Real quick.
blows up some rocks.
Yeah,
The
covers
rocks
it.
fill up
Yeah, covers
Covered.
it up. It's gone.
because it's a gate to another dimension.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's probably like that's just where they imprisoned it.
Yeah, probably.
It's like
It dimension
It's
rules,
like-
I don't know.
push it into that cave. Let's stucco this
Yeah.
wall here.
Put some spackle.
Put up some spackle. You won't
Cement
get
it.
out. And as long as no weirdo with 10 rings comes in and starts punching him,
Oh, fuck.
we'll be fine.
The guy's coming today.
What?
The
We
punching-
just finished.
The punchy
We
guy's
just
coming.
finished adding.
At first, I thought it was like a giant dragon body.
Yeah, because it looked like
Blocking it.
dragon scales.
It
But then
did.
it's
I think
because
that was the design.
it's because the dragon would take off his scales, so they would build it into
Yeah.
the wall.
Yeah, which makes sense as well.
Yeah, it would have been scary if that was a dragon.
Giant ass dragon.
Like
Like
he
that.
kept punching it,
Yeah.
and then it wakes up, and
I
like,
thought that's
the
what was gonna
whole
happen.
mountain fucking blows
I thought
up.
that was gonna happen.
Oh my god!
But oh yeah, and then so at the end,
Gets recruited into the Avengers.
Wong hits him up in a restaurant, takes him into a portal. They look at the rings. They go,
It's nothing like this ever.
ever in this universe.
Yeah,
Uh,
but it's a beacon, and it's calling out to something.
something.
And then Captain Marvel went, "Oh, I gotta take this."
I gotta go.
thought it was for a split second. I was like, "Oh, it's a beacon to you."
Yeah.
Oh, look
Oh.
at me! I'm Captain
Oh,
Marvel.
But then Bruce Banner goes, she does that all the time.
Yeah, I don't even have a number.
I don't have her phone number. She said you can have my number from her. But I don't have her number.
I don't have a number. Anyways, I'm back to being Bruce.
What was the post credit scene? Oh, it goes.
The 10 rings are still operating.
Yeah, the organization, and then she goes, or it goes. The 10 Rings will be back again.
Yeah. Strange.
I think it's a show. Probably.
I think it shows probably the best possible.
Because they haven't announced anything like that yet, right?
No, they haven't said, like, here's Shang Chi.
What was the last, like, lineup show that they had announced? Loki?
Oh, it was a while ago.
Was it Loki was the last one they announced?
Wait, what do you mean? Hold on. Go back to what you...
What's, like, the last show that Marvel is like, this is going to be a show that we're doing?
Oh, there's a lot.
Are they doing a Doctor Strange one?
They're doing a Doctor Strange movie.
They're doing a movie. Wait, but are they... what? Is there anything after Loki that they said they're doing?
Yeah, I think they're doing some fucking
Oh,
show.
Hawkeye.
Yeah. There you
Hawkeye? Anything else?
There's a lot. There's a long list, but I don't remember them exactly. I don't remember anything being the 10 Rings, though.
Marvel shows to come. Yeah, I just think... And that's like the post-credit scene, too. Like, that's like the very, very end. When the lights turn back on in the theater.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus
Joseph.
Christ.
Hawkeye,
Miss Marvel, Armor Wars,
What's
Echo.
Armor Wars?
It's-
Moon Knight.
Yeah, I've told you this. We've talked about this.
We have. Miss Marvel?
Miss Marvel, 2022, not looking more likely. These are undated, the ones we're reading right now. So Armor Wars, Echo.
What's Echo?
I don't know. Hold on, go back to the list though.
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday
Holiday
Special.
Special?
I Am Groot, probably like another little kid thing or something. Ironheart, I didn't even know that was a thing.
You didn't know about the Ironheart thing?
I knew she was going to be in Black Panther 2. I didn't know she was getting a show.
Okay. Loki season 2?
Yes, Moon Knight, Secret Invasion, She-Hulk, Silk, Wakanda.
What's Secret Invasion? Do you know?
Secret Invasion is usually like the Skrulls.
Oh, got it. Okay.
Because they can look like anybody.
Oh, you're right. Ms. Marvel. Is Miss Marvel going to be a show?
Yeah, that's what the list said.
Got it.
She-Hulk.
She-Hulk.
I wanted Brie Larson to be She-Hulk, but they didn't get her.
No?
No. I just think she would have been cool.
Isn't Brie Larson Captain Marvel?
God damn it, I'm so stupid. What's it? Allison Brie.
Allison Brie.
I mistake. That's Echo, apparently.
Who's Echo?
I don't know.
What does Echo do?
I don't know.
Wrong thing. Maya Lopez.
Wait, hold on, go back. It said played by.
Alaqua Cox. I want to see your powers. Powers and abilities. She uses the Phoenix Force. Isn't that what Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, yeah.
Flight, interstellar travel.
Well, that just comes with the Phoenix Force. So.
Resurrection and immortality? And power bestowal?
Yeah.
Wow, what the fuck? Wait, what?
Yeah, you can give your powers to someone else when you have the Phoenix Force.
Oh, got it.
That's when the whole X-Men versus Avengers thing happened. Like, there was literally...
She's a concert-level pianist?
Pianist.
Pianist is fine.
Pianist.
Master acrobat?
I got fucking yelled at one time because the professor went, it's not pianist. It's not... What was it? What did I fucking say? Handicapped.
Her weakness is she's handicapped.
She's deaf.
No, she's deaf.
Maya Lopez is deaf.
I read this and went eyesight and no, she's blind.
Not deaf.
And she's a human.
But if she has the Phoenix... It doesn't matter.
But she's immortal.
Yeah. If she has the Phoenix Force,
and she can resurrect people?
Yeah, which also heals you. Can't she just fix that? Unless she doesn't want to.
I don't know.
She's like, I'm used to just being deaf. So
I'm okay.
I'll stick with it.
That seems like a cool show.
Wait, hold on. Go back to this. What do you mean played by?
Alaqua Cox.
Who is that? Hawkeye?
I don't know. Big cast. Oh, she's been cast for Echo. Yeah, she's been cast for it.
Oh, okay. That's how deep we're in production, I guess, because it's cost. It's cost. That makes sense.
Oh, she's also deaf.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's what that was saying down there.
Good for them.
Yeah.
What are your ones coming up?
Get a deaf person to play a deaf person. That's fucking logical.
There's a Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special coming up?
It's probably like a cartoon thing.
Oh, you're right.
That's also probably like a little kid thing.
I Am Groot. Yeah. Search that.
It's gonna get you this.
Fuck.
TV show. Anyways, we're done with the spoilers here. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. I Am Groot TV show. Yeah, web short television series. It's like a little kid thing. Okay.
What's Armor Wars? Do you know what Armor Wars is?
Well, usually it's You remember the story for Iron Man 2 where it's like now other people are copying Tony Stark's technology of armors?
Yeah.
That's what Armor Wars is. It's basically Iron Man trying to destroy other copies of his work.
Really?
So people like Crimson Dynamo.
Is that gonna be animated?
No, it has Don Cheadle in it.
Don Cheetos?
Yeah, he's back because Iron Man's dead.
Oh, he did die. Yeah.
So
Oh, he did die.
Gotta be Don Cheadle.
You know, Echo could bring him back.
There's only specific circumstances in which Echo has the Phoenix Force.
Really?
Yeah, she doesn't have it all the time.
Oh.
It's kind of that's why I don't like those Wikipedia sometimes because it goes, she had it at one point.
Oh, it's like here's all the powers they've ever had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like that's like one time that she had it.
Ironheart will probably get mixed in with that, huh?
Probably. Safe to say.
And that is how
You end the podcast.
The North won.
Whoa.
And that's how the North won.
Hey.
Groot helped out.
Hey now.
Rocket Raccoon came in.
What are you saying?
What's that guy? Star-Lord?
Yeah.
He helped.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He's like, I can't stop this feeling. Shooting racists.
So, hold on. You're saying that the Guardians of the Galaxy time traveled back.
Yeah, to help the North win the Civil War.
Nice.
Yeah. Buy my script, Marvel.
I mean, you heard it here first. You gotta be careful. Someone's gonna steal that idea now. You're gonna see it all over a Wattpad.
Oh, dude, I could just pitch it to Wattpad Studios.
Yeah. Did you shit yourself?
Maybe.
That sounded like shit.
I dropped a fat in my pants.
Oh, don't do that.
What? Not bad.
Don't do that. You're gonna cut that out.
I dropped a couple 10 rings myself.
Ugh, don't do that. That's gross, dude. Oh my god, we need to figure out a way to end this fucking thing so we can just end it.
It's like a perpetual hell that we're living
Yeah,
in.
I know. This is like the worst thing ever. It's when
we're stuck in an ending finding loop.
Oh, Jesus, it smells.
Does it?
Yeah. It fucking smells, dude. Jesus, that's it. I'm out. Fucking come up with a gag on your own. I'm a fucking gag. I swear to God. Ugh.
I'll give you something to gag on.